Aloha and welcome back to Story Time with the Hawaii Symphony. My name is Emma and I'm a violinist in the symphony. Today we're going to be reading The Musical Life of Gustav Moll. Are you ready? The Musical Life of Gustav Moll, illustrated by Kathryn Meyrick. Lucky the mole born into a musical family. Rock-a-bye Gustav, don't you cry, mother will sing you a lullaby. Father will play the violin. Sleep, baby Gustav, breathe out and breathe in. A musical home is never dull. 3 happy animals, 1, 2, 3, playing a trio, do you see? Someone is clapping, yes, it's me. Father plays the violin. Mother plays the oboe. Frog plays the cello. He's a very fine fellow. Musical moles learn fast. 4 happy animals play a string quartet. I conduct them with my rattle, but they aren't at all upset. Father and Hedgehog on the violin. Mouse with a viola under her chin. Frog is on the cello. He's a very fine fellow. The more the merrier. The more we are together, the merrier we get. 5 happy animals playing a quintet. Father and mother on the violin. Hedgehog at the piano. Badger plays the double bass. Frog is on the cello. There is no doubt he's a very fine fellow. Music is made to make friends. All the animals have brought their musical toys to play school. We sing, dance, and have fun. Spike and I play drums. My cousin plays castanets and trumpet. It's deafening, really good music. Mother shows us how to make our own instruments. She says it will help us to understand music better. Froggy shakes beans in a jar. Spike blows the bottle flute. Little Badger plays the pan and spoon. I play the bottle phone. At school, we learn to play real instruments. This is Badger on the triangle. This is me on the recorder. This is Hedgehog on the xylophone. This is Mouse on the drum. This is Frog on the tambourine. Music is for singing. We learn to sing together in the choir. We sing all our favorite nursery rhymes like Pop Goes the Weasel, Old MacDonald, There Was an Old Lady, This Old Man, and There Were 10 in the Bed. Music is for everyone. Once a year, all the animals get together for the village music festival. Some play and some listen. Frog and Hedgehog rehearsed for weeks. The highlight is flute and harp concerto played by Frog's cousin from the Frog Harmonic Orchestra and the famous flautist, James Badger. Music is for dancing. On my birthday, my parents take me to the barn dance. My paws are carried along by the catchy rhythm of Big Badger's piano accordion. We dance until we ache. Then we listen to Fox playing the guitar and singing sad folk songs. My eyes fill with tears. Father and mother, I sob, I want to be a real musician. Father gives me my first lessons on the violin. You will have to practice every day, he says. In music, there isn't any other way. Now, do like I do. So I practice hard. I do like he does. Why is he making that face? You are practicing too hard, my friends shout above the noise. But I take no notice, and in the end, I win a scholarship to the Music Academy. I want to learn all about the orchestra, so I go to a concert performed by the famous Frog Harmonic. I will never be able to play like them, I think. Not in the percussion, not in the wind section, not in the brass, not in the strings. Those frogs have a special gift the rest of us can only dream about. I don't stay sad for long. I go to hear the Birds and Reptiles Jazz Band. Parrot plays the trombone, Satchmo Snake the trumpet, and Tree Frog the drums. Cockatoo is on the keyboard. Alligator is on the double bass. Toucan plays the banjo. Tickle those ivories, Cockatoo. Dig that crazy toucan. Twist and shout, Snake. See you later, Alligator. The very next day, we form our own jazz band. Put your hands together, please, for Badger on the tenor saxophone, for Fox on the double bass, for Hedgehog on the drums, and last but not least, for the leader of the band, the great jazz violinist, Gustav. I return to my studies. I am still determined to be a virtuoso. I give my first recital. I feel wonderful, but something is still missing from my playing. My tutor says, "You were good, Gustav, very good, but I'm sorry, you will never be a frog." One day, a poster appears on the Academy notice board. The great Maria Frog is coming to sing Carmen at the Opera House. Her picture makes me weak at the knees. I must have tickets. So must the others. We are all madly in love. The passionate music flows over us. Carmen is, well, overpowering. But in the chorus stands the cutest little mole. My heart and my head are filled with music. In my room, I begin to write. I have found my musical self. I am going to be a composer. Beneath the balcony of her room, I serenade her with my lover's lament. I know she is there. I hear her giggle. What bliss! Suddenly, my happiness, my head and my violin are drenched with cold water. She does not love me. I flee in despair. My life is over. I hurry to the music shop to sell my violin, but my friends won't let me. "Don't do it, Gustav. You need your music more than ever now," they plead. They are right. My violin is all I have left. My broken heart will never mend. One day I am sitting sadly in the snow playing my lover's lament. Suddenly, she is there. She has heard the tune. "Gustav, you short-sighted silly, Maria was jealous. She threw the water." "Marry me," I cry. I will, of course I will, silly. Music has brought us together again." A few weeks later, I wish you could have been here at our musical wedding. My musical life has been very happy. I have enjoyed every sort of music, listening and playing, dancing and singing. Now I am a successful composer, and we are very happy, all 7 of us. Lucky the mole born into a musical family. The end. So for today's activity, I thought we could do what Froggy and his friends were doing at their house. Do you remember this page? He says, "Mother shows us how to make our own instruments. She says it will help us to understand music better." Froggy was shaking beans in a jar and Badger was banging on a pan. So I thought maybe we could try making music with the things you can find in your own house. I've got a wooden fork and spoon here. Let's see how that sounds. Or I can take the spoon and rub it against the fork. It almost sounds like a frog, doesn't it? What else could I use this spoon on? Let's see. Here's a little juicer for juicing lemons and limes. And I found a little rice paddle. I've got the bumpy kind so the rice doesn't stick to it. There we go. What else can I hit with a spoon? I've got this empty container. Let's see if the lid sounds different. It's a little higher, isn't it? What else? I found something you can shake. Peppercorns. And for the big finish, some cymbals. So see what you can find in your own house to make some music. Thank you for letting me share this book with you today. I really enjoy it because you can see from the musical life of Gustav that there are many ways to enjoy music. You can enjoy hearing other people play music in your own homes if you have family members who are musicians. You can play music at school. You can play music with your friends. You can study music so you can learn how to write your own music. And you can go to the concert hall and hear great opera singers and symphony orchestras. So I hope that all of you are getting a lot of music in your lives, even though the symphony is not performing right now. We can't wait to get back on stage for you. And in the meantime, keep reading lots of books and listening to music and making your own music. Aloha!